and it's creating the monopoly. That's why you have all these huge tax brackets or huge tax write-offs for rich, so that the poor and the low and middle class keep having to give more the more they make, so that the rich can keep getting richer while the dollar disintegrates. I have confirmation of airborne remember that movie The Mist, where like the trees and the grass were like killing people? Well, I didn't get it on video, but there's recognition of conversation which happened last night, where this wall and the trees and leaves, which I had realized this concept of movement about a year ago as well, which I forgot to relay, but it popped up again. Just stare at a tree and really just kind of let your eyes, get real lazy about it. Kind of see the characters, little cartoons and everything like that. A lot of people do. Tell it to move. Give it command. And it does. And it acts accordingly. The trees are conscious. I am not a racist. I am trying to stay relaxed the best I can, day in and day out, while I have stayed where has been kept on disability. I have been under sabotage for being stress. If you picture humanity. And time of the evolution of humanity. We are but a thumbnail's length on a 100-mile road. You know, a lot of people out there will conform their come to their a confirmation of an idea based on who tells them, what others tell them, what they really know, and what they are really able to find out if they do that. A lot of whitewash. It's 1:16 a.m. right now, Saturday night, March 18th, 2017. 19th, 2017. $117. Originally, my conversation that I had which everything turned out accordingly. But the conversation that I had at that time, when I was by myself, I believe it was the same night I saw the owl, which was December 9th, 2012. And what I said was, I was praying. And when I pray, I usually just talk. What I got used to doing sometimes, and I would stop so I would forget, and then I'd go off and on about things. But I'd have an open communication with God where I would wake up, I would say thank you for today, and I would say prayer open. And then that allowed me to think and talk to him just casually out loud. But what I had said and what had happened was that I said, you know what? There's probably, and I shouldn't have said it, but I guess I did. But I did. Someone else, I said, you know what? So much is going on in the world that in order for it to be fixed, someone else probably has to go back to hell. And I said, I'll do it. I didn't really know at the time where that came from, or that thought. I mean, it came from within me, and it was also because I went through a lot. So I guess it was to the spectrum that I was wanting to fix my own world, wanting to fix my own struggle. But then I looked up the Toxoplasma gondii bacteria, which is a zombie-like bacteria, because what it does, and they say it's also, I was looking up symptoms of schizophrenia, because I had a little bit of paranoia, and the doctors put me on, what's that shit that everyone takes? I was on it was take as needed. I was on Risperdal for 2.5 years. Seroquel, which fucked me up, made it worse. And then the doctor was like, okay, well, at first I had a little bit of paranoia. He's like, okay, I'll give you I'll give you some medicine for it. I was like, all right. And so I was taking it, and it was getting worse. So I went back. He's like, okay, well, maybe we need to increase it. So he increased it. It's like, it's getting worse. And he's like, well, maybe it's just not the right dose, you know. So I was taking, as he increased the dose, I take it. It got worse. It's like, no, we need to increase it. I was like, I don't know. It's like, no, we need to increase it. I was like, all right. And it got even worse. And it got to the point when I went back to him. He goes, okay, you need to be institutionalized because you can no longer identify the difference between reality and non-reality. You have, he said, you have full-blown psychosis. I said, fuck you, dude. I'm getting off the medicine.